Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. And I want to talk about the biggest benefit and the benefits of semen retention for over 2.5 years. A lot of people, they always ask me, what motivated you to do over 2.5 years? And I'm not a people pleaser, but if I start a movement and if we wake up every day and we put 0 L's in the SRC, the last members that are there, we're going to be there for life, and we're going to show each other our success, and we're just going to grow together forever. It's a group of men who really retain for 365 to over 2 years. A lot of young guys retain for over 2 years at the age of 19. I'm very excited, and the biggest benefit of semen retention to me is the want to stop chasing women. Listen, the want to chase women is the ultimate high for a man, but you stop and you have to ask yourself, can you survive? Can you survive big financial problems? If you have a $20,000 problem, does that put an end to your reign, or can you survive a $20,000 problem? If you got a $50,000 problem, do you have a line of credit? Do you have anywhere where you can leverage $50,000? We must talk about real issues. And this is why I love the internet, because there was no way I was going to make a relapse video if I said, I'm going to do 1 year. There was no reason I'm going to make a relapse video if I said, I'm going to do 2 years. There was no reason I'm going to make a relapse video if I said, I'm going to do 3 years. See, my main thing is, it's all about the beauty of the time. And with the internet, we can all connect together for great things. I feel like men, abstaining from sex, and I feel like men really focusing on the work, focusing on things they have to do, focus on survival, focus on their end game. I feel like this is right here. This is going to be a great generation. I feel like this is going to be the best generation. This message, it will get out. I don't care if it get out to 200 men. Guess what? If 200 men are living their wildest dreams, I accomplished something great in life. If 1,000 men accomplish the wildest dreams because of this channel, wow, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. I don't need to go any higher. You guys have to understand, when you set realistic expectations and you accomplish realistic expectations, guess what? Life feels so amazing. Life feels so amazing when you set out goals and you actually accomplish them. If 1,000 men actually lived their wildest dreams, had their ski-doos, their yachts, and they'd be like, man, shout out to Mr. Keep It Simple. Guess what? If 1,000 men go to the Lamborghini dealership, if 1,000 men get their life right with God, if 1,000 men do the right things, guess what? To me, that right there is what I call great expectations. And my main thing is, I feel like, why shoot high when you can shoot low with real issues? Now, when it comes to merchandise, when it comes to sales, materialistic things, always shoot high. But when it comes to real things like men actually turning their lives around, men actually starting businesses, and men actually doing a damn thing and actually crushing it, and if anybody step up their way, they going to dunk on a person. That's a great feeling in life. And the biggest benefit of semen retention is I realized that in the past, I had a problem. And now I feel like, you know what? No matter how hot a woman looks, no matter how hot she is, I don't want to release anymore. And that's a great feeling. I love that feeling of holding on to your power. See, the power is in the seed. And when you keep that seed inside of you, you are keeping life inside of you. Never let your life force out. Keep your life force. It's going to make you strong. Forget the benefits. Forget the semen retention, female attraction. At the end of the day, that's just common sense. A man with his life force, a man that is calm, a man that can keep his composure in any situation, of course, that's going to make a woman panties get wet. Of course, you are a man. You have hit masculinity to top form. You have powered up. You have went in a hyperbolical time chamber in your mind. You have sacrificed the pleasures of life. You have sacrificed the things that you wanted. Of course, a woman is going to be like, wow, who's that guy? But that's natural. You put in the work. You earned it. At the end of the day, if you don't work, you don't eat. At the end of the day, when we retain, we out here eating on the streets. And we go into the gym and we're transmuting that energy. At the end of the day, this is a beautiful life. A lot of you guys, A lot of you guys have to understand in this world, they want us to feel like if we have intercourse, that is the highlight of our life. No, the highlight of our life is doing our pull-ups when we don't feel like doing our pull-ups. The highlight of our life is doing our diamond push-ups when we don't feel like doing our diamond push-ups. The highlight of our lives is when we push on, when we feel like giving up. The highlight of our lives is when we push forward, when the darker voice is telling us to take our lives. The highlight of our lives is when we stay in the fight. The highlight of our lives are being warriors. We are warriors. We are trained to fight. We are born to fight. And in capitalism, we fight financially. We don't fight the next man unless he invades our space. We don't fight the next man unless he kicks down our door. Then we give him what he's looking for. And I'm going to say this again. The only time we fight another man is unless they try to kick down our door and we give them what they're looking for. Let it breathe. Other than that, we fight financially. We make it happen. We win the game. You guys have to understand every day is a new day to get better. Every day is a new day to retain. They want us to go out and release. Ask yourself before we finish this video, why release? Why give up your life force when you need it? People around you need it. The world needs you to be strong. As the men, they don't want us to be strong. They want us to be weak. They want us to take 3 to 5 pills a day. We're not laughing at the people who take 3 to 5 pills a day. But at the end of the day, if you guys stop taking these red pills, I'm here to tell you that you would not need to take 3 to 5 pills a day. Get stronger, power up. I don't care if you're 19. I don't care if you're 29. I don't care if you're 39. I don't care if you're 49, 59. Power up. Power up in your life. At the end of the day, when you power up, no matter what battle you face, and every day we face new battles, either you're coming out of a storm or you're going in one. So at the end of the day, no matter what we face, we're always powered up. We're always charged up, and we're always ready for whatever comes our way. This is just the beginning. There is going to be a revolution. There is going to be a group of men who are going to stop chasing after pleasure and start slam dunking their life goals. There are a group of men that will live their wildest dreams because they have that discipline. Listen, right now in life, the man who holds the resource of discipline is a man that's going to actually change the world and take over the world. We live in a generation where everybody want to focus, but there are too many apps out there. You have a walking app, you have a calculator app, you have Spotify, you have YouTube, TikTok. Everything's out there and everything seems hot to the average person. But at the end of the day, if we're not making money on these apps, it's time to log off of these apps. If we're not getting inspiration off of these apps like this channel, Mark the Mentor, it's time to get off of these apps. It's time to focus. It's time to lock in. It's time to get off of Instagram and stop watching others. It's time to lock in. Unless you're watching others for fitness and motivation and it helps you to stay dedicated, okay, that's what's up. Let's get it. But if you're not watching Instagram for fitness, I think Instagram for fitness is great. You stay focused. You see other people putting in the work, that's what's up. But if it's not for fitness, come on. What are you doing on Instagram? You're looking at BBWs and fat cats. Who are you fooling? Do not lie to yourself. If you guys put in the work, I'm telling you, your life will change for the better. See, they want us to change to get in our purpose for women. Listen, they want us to change to raise the interest level of a woman. No, we must change for ourselves. We must do it for ourselves. How you going to win if you ain't right within? How you going to change if you're doing it for another person? Let it breathe. How you going to change if you're doing it for another person? Do it for yourself. And an honor and a dignity, a respect of doing it for yourself. Guess what? You're going to love it. You can't like life. You have to love life. And I'm going to say this again. You cannot like life. You must love life. Don't like it, love it. Because if you like it, guess what? You're going to dislike life and you're always going to feel on the edge. What's the point of living? There is a great point in living. The great point in living is inspiring others. The great point of living is helping others. The great point of living is being of service to others. That's what a real boss does. A real boss supplies service, products, goods. That's what bosses do. We provide services to people. When you provide service, that's going to be the best feeling in your life. Me making this video, I didn't have to make this video, but guess what? I wanted to let people know, no matter what you're going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It might look dark, but you're going to make it out. You're going to make it out. Mr. Keep it simple. Are you going to make it out? You're going to make it out. And that's why I'm making this video, to let you know whatever you're dealing with, you're going to make it out. And not only are you going to make it out, you're going to make it out victorious. Put your pride and your ego to the side. A lot of us were in situations due to our pride and our ego. If we put our pride and ego to our side, guess what? We will be great and we will be unstoppable and we will be phenomenal. Listen, people watch my content from all over the world, but I want to say, may God bless America.